And today I'm here to represent for General Bert Musawa. And if it's a hard name for you to remember, it goes, I've got a little mnemonic trick, the man of the hour, General Bert Musawa. So we'll work with that. The first thing that I want to do, everybody sort of asks, well, who is this gentleman? Let me give you what an HR department would want to see. Military, retired Army Major General from 79 to 2015, #1 in West Point class of 79, Airborne Ranger, Silver Star, combat in the Korean DMZ zone in 84. He brought in a Soviet defector, ran into fire. Commanded the Joint Interagency Task Force in Afghanistan, Legion of Merit recipient. Education, West Point, valedictorian, Harvard Law, JD, Harvard Kennedy School, Master of Public Policy, U.S. Army War College. I can go down the list. That's just the first 15% of this man's qualifications. Now, the reason I start off with this, HR departments, when they want to hire somebody, they're looking for what people call a unicorn. And everyone's going, you're never going to find it. Well, in General Bert Musawa, we have a candidate who is a unicorn. And this is the person that can go wide under the party tent. He's going to get into that area where a lot of folks that might not necessarily vote for a Republican are going to look at this man and say, as our friend here mentioned earlier, just a qualified candidate. Now, all this is nice. These are all words coming from me representing the general. He can't be here today. He is in Southwest Virginia chasing every rural vote that he can get his hands on. As a lot of you know, I work a lot in local campaigns to help get local candidates elected that I personally, that's not for money, it's for passion, and it's what God calls me to do, is to try to grow in the same direction as valued candidates are in. But I'll say this, when the general called and asked, would I be willing to help on the campaign, I said, sir, I kind of have been working to try to get Bryce elected, and then as that didn't work out for complicated reasons, my wife goes, oh, great, I get you back again. And I get a call from the general staff, and they said, would you be willing to help us? Of course, I want to say yes, but I got to make a case to the wife. I said, well, General, let me ask you, can you speak truth to power? And because I wanted a reason to believe in this man, it's not just another person trying to get elected. Well, let me back up a little bit. So in 2016, General Bert was part of the transition team for President Trump to get a handle on CIA. Do a little math on that. That was post-Hillary Clinton trying to get a handle on CIA. And I raised that point because when I asked the general, can you speak truth to power? I'm thinking about someone who could be in the office with President Trump in the Oval Office and be the man that he will trust to guide him with his depth and breadth as what he can bring in. And it's funny you say that, Paul. 3 times in the Oval Office, I changed President Trump's mind on policy concerning CIA. And that was the deal for me. And to that point, I will tell you this, there's a lot of good candidates who are running for the Senate right now, but the thing about General Bert, I think he's that rock star that can get elected. Donald Trump likes his generals. Donald Trump likes his lawyers. And I think this man brings something that's going to get the Trump team excited about putting money into this game, because Mark Warner is a money machine.
Yes.
Big money doesn't want to throw good money after bad at candidates that don't get elected. I think we all feel the sting of that problem here in Virginia. But with enough support and I ask you all to come torment me over here some more and get some signatures for the general. We've got to hit that $10,000 mark. And I will tell you that I believe this is a man that is a rock star that can get across the finish line and bounce back from this last sting. Thank you.